Good evening and welcome to prayer time here at New Thought Media Network. I am your host this evening, Lara Brzezinski, and thank you so much for joining me, whether it's now or sometime in the future. And I hope that you find some value in this prayer that I offer tonight. Looking at my shoulders that are uneven. Sorry. Just want to let you know that we are here 8:15 a.m., 8:15 p.m., unless we forget to show up, and offering prayer, part of a prayer team of ministers, practitioners, and other spiritually minded people. And if you are going through a challenge or could use some vibrational, emotional support, or want to anchor in a celebration, please send us an email at prayer@ntmedia.org, and the whole prayer team will lend their hearts and minds to your prayer requests. So we are always here praying. Thank you. So as I was sitting here thinking about what should be the focus of my prayer, I went and checked the weather, and part of the weather feed was, what's going on in the country. And it's kind of scary, between fires raging in the West and floods and hurricanes and just all kinds of destruction going on. I realized that my prayer this evening is just about the peace that we each can find amidst the storm, whatever the storm is, whether it is fire raging outside your door, whether it's the floodwaters that have washed your doorstep or your house or your car away, or it's the rain that's pummeling and the winds from the storm, that somehow there is always a space of peace that we each can turn to. We each can turn to for support and guidance and love and peace within all of it. And while some things we can't fix, some things we can't, make go away, all of those things that I mentioned, that there is a way to be in a space of peace, in a space of releasing and letting go of the conditions that we can't control. So I invite you to settle in this evening with me, settle into a space within yourself of peace and centering, and let's just claim that peace in this moment, right here, right now. For this is the only moment we have, the only moment that we can control. And so I just close my eyes and breathe out, relax, and turn within, turning into that inner guidance, that inner peace that is always right here, right now, at my center, at my core, always just a moment away. And I have but to stop and tune out the outside noise, tune out the thoughts in my mind that are circulating about that outside noise and outside activity, and just turning within to the one power, the one source, that divine intelligence operating in, through, and as me, that is operating in, through, and as every being on this planet, every heartbeat, every blade of grass, every speck of dust. There is one divine intelligence that created everything, that is continuing to co-create each one of our lives. And whether you call that divine love, the universe, source, divine intelligence, it is bigger than the name and the label that we might call it. And it is so big. It is all encompassing everything, everyone, in each and every moment. And so I tap into that power, and I invite you to tap into that power that is available within you. And that power of divine awareness, that power of peace, that power to go within and just be in a space of peace and trust, and allowing that whatever is happening outside in this earthly plane, in this experience that we know as our human lives, that somehow, some way, it is for the evolution of our consciousness. It is to challenge us, to expand us, to grow us. It is challenging us to be bigger than whatever is happening around us. It is to challenge our thinking that whatever is happening to us. It is not. It is happening for us. It is happening through us. And so in this moment, we just pause. We pause, we turn within, and we are at peace. In this moment right now, nothing else outside matters except this moment of being at peace, of being connected to that divine love, that divine intelligence, that all creative essence. And in this moment, I just know and claim that everything that is unfolding in each of our lives all around the globe is somehow, some way for the evolution of our individual consciousness and our collective consciousness. And while there is destruction and there is death and there is sadness and there is questioning, it is up to us to stay tapped into the greater, tapped into the knowing that somehow, some way, this is all for our good. And in those moments of panic, and in those moments of fear, and in those moments of what do I do, we can pause. We can take a breath. And we can just be at peace and turn to that divine intelligence and know that while we may not know what or why is happening, that divine intelligence does. And as we lean into the support, we lean into that peace of the knowing that spirit, source, intelligence has this. As we stand in the truth that all is well within, all is well in this moment, and that we have the power to get through the next moment and the next moment and the next moment. So I just hold and claim that within all of this uproar, this shifting and changing, that there is good, that there is love, there is light, there is life, that there is a beauty unfolding as we continue to stop and breathe and trust and allow, as we continue to reach out to our neighbors in times of struggle, our friends, our family, as we continue to expand beyond the experience that we see into a greater experience of love and connection, of peace. And I'm grateful for this opportunity to hold this in my heart right now, that somehow more good is showing up in the face of these challenges. More good is showing up and strengthening us and connecting us. Grateful to know in my heart that there is peace in the center of each and every storm. There is peace, there is love, there is a divine consciousness expanding each one of us. Grateful for each person connected right now, connected across time and space within my voice. Grateful to know that this human family wraps itself all the way around this planet. We are one heart, one mind, one consciousness, one divine family. And from this space of peace and love and connection, I just release and let go. I release back out into the divine consciousness from whence these words came, back into the law that just says yes. And so I affirm that all is well, that we are at peace right here in our center. We are at peace. And so it is. With lots of noises going on in the background between dogs barking and motorcycles and, and police cars. I think it was just a reminder that we can tune all of that out and still focus into the right here and now and be at peace. And so as you continue on your journey of the rest of this week, I hope that you'll take a moment to stop in and listen to either our ministers talking tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Mountain Time, or Reverend Melissa at 8:30 with her spiritual sip, or any of our wonderful presentations that we have going out throughout the day. And please remember, you can always go to our YouTube channel, you can go to our Facebook page and catch up on any replays of past shows. And if any of this supports you, touches your heart, where'd it go? It got moved. I was going to share there it is, our donate. If any of this touches you, supports you, we are open to receiving your love offering in return at ntmedia.org. Donate. And we do hope this is serving and supporting you as it does serve and support us as well. And so I will just leave you with a reminder to connect at New Thought Media Network, to connect on the Facebook page, and to connect through our music station at NT Media. Have a blessed evening.